Greetings and salutations. Titanium Tim 18 is in the house. See this baby right here? This is my Sprint Hotspot. And you can consider this a public service announcement and a buyer beware warning if you buy a Sprint Hotspot. Now I purchased this thing October 7th at the D-Land Sprint store. And I asked this fella very specifically, I said, I want to get a hotspot, but I don't want a monthly bill for 2 years. I don't want to do that. He said, well, you can buy the hotspot here for $6 a month for 2 years. I said, I have no problem with that. He said, then as you use it, you pay. If you don't use it, they'll turn it off. You can get back to them and they will turn it back on, reconnect fee, and you can use it. $55 a month for 50 gigs, that's a great deal. That is a good deal no matter how you slice it. I am not disputing that fact. Okay, so I gave him $10 for the hotspot down payment, whatever they call it. And gave him all my information, gave him my email address. He said they would email me when my bill was due. They would let me know, all that great stuff. I said, fantastic. October 7th, I activated it. November 7th, it died. I used like 28 gigs. Excuse me. I used like 28 gigs. November 7th, it died. And I threw it up on the counter and said, you know what? I need to go down to Sprint and talk to them. Well, shame on me for not contacting Sprint saying, hey, do I owe you some money? I need to pay you. Shame on me, I'm human. I take that. But they didn't email me and say I owed them. They emailed me every couple of weeks with a new deal or upgrade or add a line, all that great stuff. Blowing all kinds of sunshine at my backside about how they want my business and they're going to treat me like a king. Well, they failed. So I got a bill in the mail for $162 from a collection agency. And I thought, what is this? I bought it October 7th. It's December 12th or 13th when I got it. So I called the collection agency. And they said, you owe the money. You signed a contract for $55 a month. Pay it. I said, I didn't sign a contract. They said, we don't care. Pay it. I said, well, I didn't sign a contract. They said, we'll take that up with Sprint. So they transferred me to Sprint. I talked to a fellow at Sprint. I told him the situation. I did not sign a contract. He said, yes, you did. I said, no, I didn't. He said, yes, you did. I said, send it to me. He sent me the contract for the hotspot, $6 a month. I said, I agreed to that. He said, well, the other contract for $55 a month is implied. No, it's not. That's not how you do business. Nowhere in the contract that I signed for this for $6 a month does it say I agree to pay $55 a month for the service. Because I very specifically asked the fellow behind the counter the question. I said, listen, I don't want a contract with this because I don't need it all the time. Can I pay as I go? He said, this hotspot, you pay as you go. It's a no contract deal. I said, fantastic, sign me up. So I asked that fella after several times, send me the contract that I signed for $55 a month. He said, we don't have it. I said, of course you don't because I didn't sign it. I said, let me talk to your supervisor. Well, put me on hold. 22 minutes later, I got disconnected. So after I got done doing what I was doing, I called him back. Got another person, told him the same spiel, same story, same spiel, all that good stuff. I said, let me talk to a supervisor. He said, I'll put you on hold. I said, wait, don't. And he put me on hold. 28 minutes later, I got disconnected again. So when I could the third time, I called. Now, keep in mind, I've already been on the phone with Sprint for like 2 hours or something all told. So I get a third guy. His name was Ron. Very nice guy, very professional. He was a great guy, okay? So told him the story, and he said, you signed a contract. I said, no, I didn't. He said, yes, you did. I said, no, I didn't. He said, yes, you did. I said, send it to me. Well, we don't have it. Of course you don't have it, Ron. I didn't sign it. I said, look, we're never going to meet in the middle on this. What do I need to pay you today to make this problem go away so you don't send it to my credit reporting agency and make my credit go down? What do I need to do that? He said, well, you pay us $124 and we'll call it square. I said, outstanding. Let's do it. So he said, okay, I'll put you on a brief hold. He put me on a brief hold. He came back. He said, well, you owe the $124 plus you owe the $162. I said, hold on. I used this for 1 month for 30 days for 28 gigabytes I used of it. And you want me to pay $162 for that. Well, they billed you 2 months. Yeah, but I didn't use the service. I couldn't use it because you turned it off. Well, you still owe for it. Really, Sprint? That's how you do customer service? That's how you take care of people? Sprint, watch this. Before I go back to Sprint, I will use a tin can and a string. And I know you're saying out there that I'm over dramatic and I'd use Sprint if I had to, and you're probably right. Be a hard pill to swallow, but I would probably bite the bullet if I had to, but I'd rather not. I think there's enough options out there that I don't have to. But I am wanting to make everybody aware of how Sprint treated me, how their customer service is. Now, their customer service rep was nice and professional, but they did nothing for me. He came back and told me how much I owed him. It was $290 and change. I said, hey, can't you do something for me? I didn't use it for 2 months. I mean, you're not out anything. I didn't use the service because it was turned off. He said, nope, pay the whole amount or we'll ruin your credit. Okay. So I paid it. Hard pill to swallow, but I paid it. But I will tell you this, Sprint. I'm going to tell everybody that will listen to me what happened. Am I being petty? Maybe. $290 and change, that's a lot of money to me. That could buy me a couple of fishing poles and some new lures and some stuff for my John boat, maybe a couple tires for my John boat trailer. That make me happier than heck. Instead, I had to give it to you. That's not fair. It's not fair, it's not prudent, it's not honest, and if I had to think about it, it's criminal, but I can't prove it and I can't do anything about it because you're a big corporation and I'm one fella. I can't hire an attorney. You'd eat me up. But what you did was wrong. Show me the contract and I'll honor it. You can't because I didn't sign it. Anyway, buyer beware. It's a good device. Gives good service. But I didn't sign a contract and they'll want to hold you to a contract you didn't sign. That said, Titanium Tim has left the building. See ya.